clip that I want you to be following every week. Maybe once in a week I'll be posting or airing on certain issues that we go through as women or girls. I have my friend with me. She can introduce herself.
Hello YouTube and the internet. I'm Kaz. Some of you may already know me. Imagine if I fan.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be cool? I am going to leave a link to my video down below. But today, as Annette said, her channel is going to be about various topics that I think we can all relate to and that we've all gone through or might go through. And sometimes it's just nice to share. Talk about it, get it off your chest.
Yeah, for sure. To take you through the topic, we want to talk about self-love. Self-love.
Love yourself.
Love yourself. This is 2021, so we need to love ourselves.
We need to leave the toxicness in 2020.
You know?
And start afresh.
I know.
A new page.
Yeah. Girl, we really need to start it.
I think this topic is very relevant for like this time of year.
Yeah.
I think it will give people like a chance to start on a clean slate.
Yeah, of course.
Reevaluate, reassess, and be like, you know what? That wasn't working.
Yeah.
That man does not love me.
You reflect.
Reflect.
Yeah, by the way. And by the way, when you look at, maybe we can just first give a brief experience of our real love life.
It is messy, child.
I know.
It's a hot mess. I mean, you know, you've been there for the mess.
I know.
It's a mess.
I know.
I don't know. I feel like everyone can relate to having at least like one toxic relationship, if not like 5 toxic relationships.
You know?
Like some people.
Yeah.
Also, guys, like I'm sure you must hear some noise. It's raining heavily in Livingston right now, which is where we live. So just don't mind the noise. If you find it soothing, good for you. If you don't, bear with us, please. So yeah, everyone can relate to having at least like a toxic relationship. You know that relationship, you know that man is not good for you or that person is not good for you, but you just want to, I don't know, if you want to fix them or you don't want to admit failure, I don't know what it is. And I had that type of relationship with the father of my second child, bless her soul. Like, he was the worst. Like, not it was.
Can you imagine?
Sadly, he's not dead. He is the worst. He's still terrorizing some poor girl right now, I'm sure. Ruining her life. For a shame. It was the worst. Like, it's something different if someone just constantly cheats on you or constantly lies to you, steals from you. But it was a combination of everything.
You know?
It's like I hit the jackpot, but I hit the jackpot in the worst way possible. Like, he was just the worst, guys. And you know these types of people who, like, they make you even question your self-worth.
You know?
You
enemies
start,
of progress.
enemies of happiness. You start wondering, like, is something wrong with me? Like, am I not good enough? Am I not pretty enough? Smart enough? Rich enough? Sometimes also. And those people are the most dangerous, I think. The ones that make you question yourself and your value. So that was my experience, and thank goodness I turned a new chapter. I let that go. I had to, for myself, not just for myself, but also just to be a better example, because I have 2 daughters. So who wants their daughter growing up looking at them like, oh, but mom, you're miserable and you're still here?
You know?
You need to like set the example for them to show them that you need to choose yourself sometimes.
Exactly. Yeah, like also I went through shitty, a lot of shitty with my...
It was a situation.
A situation with my so-called ex, daddy father.
Oh, child, the baby daddies are the worst. There are other creatures.
I know.
Your
Like, I reached a point when I was really, really drained. You've done everything, but it's not even appreciating. You know, you reach that moment and you're like, oh God, I can't take it anymore.
Like, what more do
I'm
you want
really
from me?
done. Like, I'm really done.
Yeah.
And the moment you let go, the moment you said done, your heart is relieved.
You feel like a weight has been
you
taken
know,
off you.
you know, you really feel like something has been offloaded and you start a new life. I know there are so many girls that may be going through such,
1,000%.
yeah, you know,
1,000%.
such situations, and then you are like, what do I do? You don't even get time really to love yourself because everything you're doing it
It's for the other person.
the other person. You want to make him happy, you want to do everything perfectly, and you forget yourself, you know. Oof, gosh, I passed through that,
The
my
struggle
dear.
is real,
It's
child. The
real.
struggle be
It's really real. And you know, like when you let go, that's when you start now realizing, okay, I've been missing to love
Right?
myself.
You even look back in hindsight, you're like,
Did
sis,
I
what
love
was I
myself?
doing?
You
Like,
know?
was I like mentally, was I going through something mentally?
You
Like,
know? I know, child.
that's how it feels. Like when I look back on my past relationship, I was like, girl, what was you doing?
And you know, like when you learn to love yourself, even you start glowing.
For real.
You know, you start having a life. So, girls, this is for you, those who are going through
Leave that man,
different
honey. Leave him alone.
situations.
Leave him be.
Oh, my dear, have you ever had a friend who comes and complains to you about that
Sis.
situation?
Sis. And they keep going back to that same
You
situation.
know.
And I think it's easier when you're like on the outside looking in. Like you can see like this is not going anywhere, child.
Yeah, you
like
know.
this is a mess. It's not going anywhere. Leave them
Exactly.
alone. But they just seem like trapped. And I have this person in my life. I'm not gonna say who, but they'll know themselves
Yeah,
if they
yeah.
ever see this video.
Of course.
Like you know those people who you can. It's almost like they're broken. They're like broken inside to the point where they feel like any treatment, whether it's good or bad, is what they deserve.
Yeah.
And then they feel like, okay, if this man is beating on me, cheating on me, doing this and that and the third, maybe I deserve it. This is my lot in life. And if you feel this way, it is not what you deserve. You deserve nothing but the best.
Of course, of course. Ooh,
And no one else is going to give it to you. You need to give it to
to
yourself.
yourself, you
Waiting
know.
for that man to turn around and love you the way you deserve, it ain't gonna happen. So you can love yourself the way you're supposed to.
And you know, like some relationships, they can even tell. How do you tell that the man does not love you? He doesn't call. It's you or he's calling. He
Girl.
finds missed calls and he doesn't even return back the
Not a
missed
call,
calls.
not a text,
The-
not a smoke signal, not a
Can
letter
you
in the mail, not a carrier pigeon, nada.
And the moment you get maybe rid of him, that's when he's like, oh my God, no, I was meant to call you. I
Hashtag
was,
enemies
you know,
of happiness.
enemies of progress,
Enemies
you
of
know. They are
progress,
always,
child.
and you know, you feel that comfort when he sends you a text. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed your call. He does that like 3 times, and then once in a while he texts.
And you feel
How are you?
nice.
Yeah, and you feel like,
Because
oh my God,
gosh, he loves
you know,
me. He texted me like once in these 3 weeks. I'm special, child. No, you deserve
Exactly.
500 texts a day.
a day, you know.
Okay.
That's how actually you can know that you are going through a shitty relation.
Shit, for sure.
And you can know that how can you really judge a guy that he loves you? One, first of all, he has to check on you. I'm not saying that 3 times a day, but he will check on you in the morning.
I mean,
and
to make sure
check-
you didn't die
Yeah,
in the night at
you
least.
know,
I mean,
you
at
know,
the very least, maybe I could
you
have
know.
died in my sleep.
And you will just see a message coming into your mobile money account, you know. That's
I
someone
love those messages.
surprises, you know.
love those
He comes at your workplace at lunchtime, delivers the
Brings you some
pizza,
lunch.
you know.
Girl, I
That
never
one,
had that
girl.
in my life.
So if you have someone like that one, please
Hold on to him, hold on to him.
on to him, my
Otherwise,
dear.
I'm going to come take him from you, child.
You know, because we have many who are looking for guys like that, you
Men
know.
are scarce. They
Yeah.
are rare commodities.
Yeah.
Like my past relationship, like my most recent relationship. You know all about
Yeah.
this. As my therapist who's
Yeah.
unpaid.
You should start paying me,
Unpaid
girl.
and overworked. Like it was honestly, you start feeling like you're a mother figure.
Yeah,
almost,
you know?
like their emotions are always more important than yours. And like when you know that type of boyfriend who, like you get upset with them and then they get upset at your upsetness, and now all of a sudden you're like, how? So wait a minute,
It was me who
I was
was
originally
upset.
upset.
Now it is coming
Now
back
it's
to
like
me.
you don't know who should apologize now because
You know?
you're just confused. You're like, what is happening? And that was the worst. Like, I'm the type of person, I think when you start to acknowledge what you need as a person in a relationship and you don't settle for less, that is when you can find happiness. Because I know I was settling for less in the name of, oh, he's a nice guy and blah, blah, blah. But a nice guy won't leave you on red.
You know?
A nice guy won't not return your phone calls.
The blue ticking.
Like the
yeah,
blue
it's a
ticking.
thing, girl.
Leaving me on red. I feel my blood boiling. I feel like, yo, Father God, why?
You wusa, you're like,
I'm
oh.
Let me
let
walk
me
with
hold
the
it.
Lord, child. So, like, that's what they say. I think there's two sides of the coin. You know?
Yeah.
Sometimes people say a man will treat you how he treats you no matter what your character.
Yeah.
And then there's the other side who say a man will treat you how you let them treat you.
Exactly.
And I think it's subjective from situation to situation.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like my baby daddy, may he so rest in peace, though he's not dead yet. He would treat you how he was going to treat you no matter what, because I'm not the first nor am I the last that he has treated that way. You know, he turned his ex-girlfriend gay.
Yeah.
Like, child, she was done with the whole men with you.
I know.
She was like, I'm leaving this whole gender, all of it completely. So he gonna treat you how he's gonna treat you, and that's his character.
Exactly.
But like with this previous relationship of mine, he treated me how I allowed him to treat me.
Yeah.
The way I started the relationship, it set the tone for the rest of our relationship. I was always calling, I was always texting, I was always paying for things, I was always doing things for him. So he started thinking that was the norm. And then I also couldn't blame him because I set the tone for the relationship.
For sure.
But then at a certain point, like, it became draining, not only emotionally, physically, mentally, but financially also. I feel like a relationship needs to be 50-50. And if I'm doing all the work, I might as well just be single and love myself. I'll take myself to lunch.
You know. So
So
girls,
it depends.
yeah, we really need to love ourselves. There are so many girls that are going through different situations that we may not know. And the reason of this clip is to encourage you girls. This is 2021. We need to love ourselves. Love yourself. Once in a while, take yourself out. Why would you wait for a man to take you
Go
out?
get your nails done. Go have a glass of wine or a bottle of wine or two, if that's how you feel.
You know. So this year, it's our year. We don't need to be relying on men all the time. You need to love yourself. Because the first thing you need to do is to love yourself. Then you start loving other people.
Others. If you don't know how to love yourself properly, how can you show someone how to love
To love you.
It won't
Of
work.
course you can't. Yeah, it can't. So you just need to make yourself comfortable with be comfortable with yourself. Love yourself. Always look in the mirror and tell yourself, oh, Anne, you're pretty. Oh, Kaz, you're pretty. Oh, Kaz.
Oh, Kaz, your forehead looks small today. Yes, girl.
You appreciate everything on your body, and then the next thing you do afterward, you take yourself out, girl. You go for a pizza. You go for sushi. You know.
Even meet up with some friends, like a good circle of friends who make you feel nice and feel good about yourself. Like, it's really important. And also, in the long run, it'll do you good because you might be single and not looking, or you might be straight out of a bad relationship. But I think it shows on the outside when you are comfortable with yourself. It even draws people to you. They're like, I need to know her. What's her story? You know?
Yeah, you know.
I feel like it motivates people or like draws people to you when you appreciate yourself and are comfortable within yourself.
Yeah.
That's really important.
And in most cases, when you bring out what is pressing you to your friends, of course, good friends, to your friends, to your family members that you see that are very helpful, it makes you like, it releases the stress out.
It really does.
Yeah.
I think it's important to just lay, it's like the foundation to a house.
Yeah.
Self-love should be your slab level. Before you can build anything, your foundation needs to be firm.
Oh, exactly.
Otherwise, whatever you build on it, it'll crumble, it'll collapse, it won't last.
Yeah. Have you ever been in a situation when you really love yourself and people start saying you're proud?
Child, I think that's the vibe that I'm in now. I'm just like, you know, I'm great.
Yeah.
And someday someone will think I'm great, but I'm not waiting around for them. It'll happen
To tell
when it
me,
happens.
yeah, you know, you have to tap on your back.
You just need to tell yourself,
you're doing
are
well.
amazing. You're doing great, sweetie.
Wow. This is a vibe for 2021.
I love this vibe. This is a great way to start a year.
You know, when you really have that positive vibe and you love yourself, you do what you need to do with no limitations, not putting yourself in a
little
box and think that, oh, if I do this, he will do this. Oh, if I do this, he will leave me. Oh, if I don't,
can't live your life that way, child.
Girl, you need to pull up your stockings.
Pull them up. I'll pull them up for you. Pull them all the way up.
You know.
So let's just tell ourselves hashtag self-love, hashtag positive vibes only, honey. So yeah, I think we have lectured you.
Yeah, exactly. For those who want to learn from this,
I mean,
at least you can pick 1, 2, 3
you can
words.
pick whatever suits you in the situation.
Exactly.
And if you have someone in a similar situation to what we're talking about, share this video with them. You can leave your stories down in the comments if you feel like sharing. Tell us a bit about your experiences. We love to hear it. And let's just share. Let's be a community.
You know,
a sisterhood.
And that's how we can help one another, because there are a lot of girls that are going through that. So we need to put in the comment section our experiences.
Let's learn from each other.
And let us know what next we can talk about into the comment section. Please subscribe,
leave
like,
leave a
and
comment.
Share.
Tell everyone, go tell the whole neighborhood right now.
Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend
that we are talking about some realness. Okay?
You know? Okay.
So thank you guys for watching.
We love you.
Bye.